Hey, welcome back to my relaxed Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous Azata Let's Play. Last time we defended the assault on the Defender's Heart, and now we're just going to go out and finish off some of the quests and exploration of Canabris that we need to do before we assault the Grey Garrison, and try and repel the demons from the city.
Always watch your back.
Oh, there's all the bodies from the assault. Oh, we can definitely take the cash. Can leave the rest though. Don't really feel like we need it. Right, let's go. Yeah, happy with this party. Camellia has both youth and talent in her favour. Yeah, we've done everything up this way. There's still a bit of the market we need to search. And yeah, we want to. I kind of wanted to do this before the assault happened, but it's fine doing it afterwards. It's slightly different if you go there before the assault as opposed to afterwards, but not massively different. We get failed to sneak past some enemies.
Can we retreat already?
Bring it on.
Cover me, all right?
Is it just this guy? Looks like it.
Cover me!
Out of my sight!
What a fool. Charging and activating an attack of opportunity like that. Leave? Land the Mongrel is a curious sight, even for the disordered land of the World Wound. Doesn't really stick around long enough for me to read those, but no, we just fought some enemies. Evade that. Right, firstly, we're just going to finish off exploring this area. Plus, we still need to find one of the priests of Desna. The last one that we found gave us a token by which he could recognize us. Yes, we need to go. Because apparently he's too cautious to be somewhere where we can find him, so we have to hope that he comes to us. And so having this token should mean that we get a Prelate Hulrun presses the sword blade against the throat of the dismayed Raimen. I've got you now, traitor. I've tolerated your heresy for too long. I should have been more careful about who I let into the city. If you had listened to our warnings and not looked for traitors in every shadow, then perhaps this tragedy could be avoided. Enough! He seems to be a split second away from slicing the ASMR's throat. Hey, what are you doing? Let him go! The old man, caught up in his retribution, pays no heed to your words. Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh shit, I think we actually have to reload. Is that because of the Defender's Heart attack that he got caught? Oh. Sorry. I wanted to try and avoid save scumming, but I'm pretty sure we need Raimen alive if we're going to go down the Azata mythic path. So I hope that there's a way to save him. I didn't realise that's how it played out. Because Raimen was just standing by the church, wasn't he? Oh, if that's because we waited until... if that's because we waited until... Well, we didn't even intend to wait until after the Defender's Heart. I was hoping to do this before the Defender's Heart assault, but... I guess that's my fault for going and doing Warjif's quest first. Yeah, just read this. Chaotic. Attack the old man. Get your hands off him. The old man turns towards the voice, drawing his sword away from the Asema's throat to level it at you. What is this? More traitors, cultists, spies? Kill them. Kill them all.
Get another obstacle.
Okay. The time's up, Hulrun. Should have left beforehand. Don't you bloody damn.
You've crossed the wrong mark.
Activate that. Get right in their nest. Try and draw fire away from Raimen.
Cover me. Stab their backs. I'll loot your corpse.
This isn't how we wanted this to go down, Hulrun. Let's do the... Let's lower his AC. Or try to, anyway. Get right in there, Sealer. Give... Oh, shouldn't have moved past him. Okay, give Warjif a Shield of Faith. Still going after Raimen.
You won't survive me.
Cover me, all right?
Finish him, Warjif. You can do it. Yes. Survive, Raymond. Survive.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
You're done,
Out
mate.
of my sight.
Endure this.
Stab you or zap you. Why not?
Well, that didn't work out how we were hoping.
I do things my way.
Times are hard, but we cannot give up. What other tidings do you bring? I don't want to believe that Canabras has fallen, that everyone is dead and there is no one left to fight. Please tell me, are there pockets of resistance still left in the city where I can be of some use? You're prepared to risk your neck, Raimen? And for what? For plague-ridden masses? When you could have asked my aid and spent your days in comfort in my little pleasure nest? I would have helped, out of solidarity for my fellow Asimar, and to relieve that one summer's eve. And to relive that one summer's eve. Darren smiles slightly wistfully. Darren, the priest seems to have only just noticed your companion. You are travelling in unexpected company, but to ask you your question, I never considered trying to save myself. I wanted to help the people of the city. I refused to idly wait out the storm just to amuse you, not even for the sake of that one summer's eve. Oh, well, no great loss. And Hulrun, the poor wretch, spends his whole life battling demons, but he dies because of one man with pretty blonde curls. That must sting. I truly grieve for him. Pity you see this solely as an occasion for mockery, Count. Irabeth Tirabade of the Eagle Watch is gathering survivors in the Defender's Heart Tavern. You would be very useful there. Commander Tirabade? I do not know her personally, but her wife Anivia is a regular worshipper at our temple. I'd be glad to aid them in this fight. I have to go. Thank you for listening to me and defending me. I will go now to the Defender's Heart. I hope to see you there. May Desna keep you. I hope that that's not ruined the progression of this, that we did it this way. I think, because we still need to find one of the missing priests. Or acolytes, I should say. Although I don't exactly know where you're going to find him.
Always watch your back.
I'm also not entirely sure how you get across that bit. I'm pretty sure there is stuff there, but... Maybe he's just outside the temple? Oh yeah, these two are here. Plenty of Hulrun's Inquisitors are simply mouldy old hypocrites who have no compassion for the suffering of others. Anyone with a heart could do the thing couldn't do the things they do. Well, I guess we have to hope we find him as we explore the streets.
Careful now.
Oh, actually, let's apply some of the longer buffs as well.
Something wrong?
Yes.
Give Nest Mage Armor.
Yes.
Give yourself Mage Armor, Ember.
Yes.
That's easy.
How do you get down to this bit? There's definitely some map activity there. Oh, is it over here? That looks like a mobility check at least, or something. Do we have to, like... no, there's nothing we can actually do with that. I thought maybe it'd be in the market square, because that's the most... There you go. Please pass it.
This is my kind of work.
I wish that it had done that with Lan, because he's the one that actually has mobility score. Hello, Crusaders.
Rely on me.
I welcome your company.
Let's do some buffing, seeing as there's enemies there.
I will not be trifled with.
I'm here. Where else would I be?
Lan, activate that.
Rules are made to be broken.
Give it to Sealer as well. Bull strength increases strength, which for some characters is useful. Not so much for Nest, but it's good for Sealer and Lan because they use strength in their attacks. activate that.
Your death awaits.
Make every strike count.
Darren starts every fight staggered, which is a little annoying, but manageable.
I will see to your demise.
Ember, use glitter dust on those guys. Nest is now second, which is a little annoying. Use touch of fatigue on them. Nice.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Precision! And...
Nice. My memory's a little light on what's over this bit. It's probably just enemies. I don't think there's any especially
Did we
important
find
things around
trouble?
here.
No, they did.
See if we can get a charge with Sealer. No. Yeah, do protection from evil now. Bless has run out, so do another bless.
You won't survive me.
Ember, yeah, you can do another glitter dust. Do it on these two.
Yes.
We've still got some arcane weapon enchantments, that's fine. Do a touch of fatigue attack. Use one of your smite evils on the sheer Sealer.
No glory without risk.
More guaranteed to get the kill. And then, yeah, head over here.
Guide my blade.
Distract them for me.
Dual attack from Woljif. Not bad. And
I'll make
take a
short
shot at
work
him,
of
Darren.
this.
Not a very good shot, but Lan.
This.
Oh, good shot, Lan. Lan is incredibly strong, I find, in this early part of the game. Evil Eye. Do another touch of fatigue attack. Lovely. Right, now see, you still can't charge. Why ever not? I don't really understand the parameters for how charge works. It seems like you need a straight line, but then there are just plenty of times where they have a straight line and it just still doesn't work. Move up a bit, Darren.
Make every strike count.
Surrender or else.
Nice. Nice and simple. Oh, a Chanted Club. Got that stuff there. Oh, a mongrel. Or a few mongrels. The young mongrel looks around in every direction but up. Maybe we should go back? This place isn't for us. It's too open. The enemy could come from anywhere, and the air is weird. Why does it keep moving so fast? Another mongrel stares straight ahead, gripping his blade in a trembling fist. No, not one step back. This is our test. Don't look at anything but the target. Lan. So you made it. Good to see you all. How's old Sol doing? Still waiting and thinking? Well, don't worry. He'll make up his mind soon. You won't be hanging around underground for much longer. What are you doing here? The young man turns to you. He has one healthy eye and a lumpy growth where the second should be. It's you! It's thanks to you that we made it to the surface to fight the demons. The shield maze fell, but Sol slowed everything down. He's an old man. He's afraid of everything. But we can't sit in the dark like root vegetables while big things are happening up above. We tried to follow you through the shield maze. We emerged into some kind of fortress, but there were too many demons there. Then we dug out another passage into the city. It took days, but we did it. We're ready to fight. Right now, we need everyone who can hold a weapon. I have a plan. Go back below ground and wait at the shield-made exit. We'll get the beasts at both ends. Go back? Oh, well, if you're sure, of course we'll go. I mean, an ambush, good idea. Yes, I understand. We'll attack from below as soon as we hear the fighting start. Lan, the young ones are holding up well, but will they be able to fight out in the open? Even I struggle with that. Lan frowns. I hope we did the right thing. I'm gonna trust your decision, even though it doesn't come easy to me. I'm used to relying on myself and my own judgment, but there's something about you that tells me you can be trusted. Sometimes even I don't know what I'm doing. Well, you sure don't act like it. Your intuition is strong. I know that much for sure. Your decisions are working out, so you're doing something right. Mongrel, we are the Crusaders of the Underground. We will fight like our forebears did. So that's setting things up for when we do the big kind of end mission. There's a few ways that you can go to kind of make things a little bit easier. Let's just loot everything. Bodies have a variety of runes. One is covered in burns, others have weapons or claw marks. It's safe to assume they were decapitated post-mortem.
Always watch your back.
Oh, I really hope it's not too much of a pain trying to find this last acolyte of Desna, because I don't want to have to just run around the whole map until he shows himself. And I can't remember exactly where he does. If it takes too long, I'll do a cheeky look up.
Rob them of their treasures.
Lan, why are you so far behind, man? Come on. Plagued horse. These things. Okay, let's do a shock and grasp attack on them. Oh god. Vicious.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel. I will see to your demise.
Oh. one's got a disease. That's not what we want.
Time to share your treasures.
It did say we had a scroll of remove disease though, right?
Oh,
Can
the waiting's
Darren
never
remove? No,
fun.
it's restoration lesser. Okay. We'll use the scroll of remove disease then. Can't have that with a demon plague.
Careful now.
Into the house. Something tells me we should be a little suspicious of this
Miss me
area.
already.
Last time we went into a house there was an annoying succubus. Give Wilgia for Shield of Faith. Improve his AC.
Can we retreat already?
Well, a couple
Cover
of
me, all
dretches
right?
aren't too bad. Seeing as they're in range, do a fire attack. Still got a minute of bless, that's fine. Just take a shot.
Precision and grace.
Oh, shit. Okay. Knew there should be something. There'd be something scary.
Won't survive me.
What's that glitter?
Cast some more damage on yourself, Nest. Get some defense. And then Sealer, you use the mass heal to make up for what just happened there. Wilge, if you can move up. Something tells me this guy's going to be immune to fire damage, so you can also do mirror image. Ember, you lower his AC. And Darren, you come out and do another. We'll do another heal. Oof. This guy is tough. Okay. Key extra attack and perfect strike.
Endure this.
That's what we like to see. Do a weapon enchantment. Oh, I can't do both. I should have done the
Cover
arcane
me.
accuracy one. Oh, it worked out anyway. Crusader Beringa's letter home. Okay. Signet of House Vespertillo. Once per day, the owner of this token can choose any skill and rub this token to get a +5 circumstance bonus on the skill check chosen for 1 hour. That's actually not bad.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Use that for some difficult locks or something. A fragment of a gold buckle that once adorned the belt of an unknown warrior. A true antiques expert could reveal more about the buckle. Okay.
That's
Something
easy.
that will come in hand later. To the street. Darren,
Skip the pleasantries.
do some healing. Do one more.
Let's have some fun.
I want some of these guys. These guys are hideous. Arcane weapon enchantment. And then do a touch of fatigue. those guys as well. Darren, you just do a shot.
Make short work of this.
Land, take a shot of that one. If we get lucky, you can... No, not quite kill it, but... do some decent damage.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
You always say that, Wooljiff, but you're not capable of doing both. You're not a...
The light will take you.
Oh, great sealer. You're not
Into the fray.
a sword saint like Nest is. Do an evil eye on that one. Oh, actually, it's not that. It looked worse than it was. Touch of fatigue. Put a shield of faith on Sealer, Darren. Land, take. Just keep shooting. Lovely.
Distract them from me.
Very good. Is that everything in this side of the map then? It looks like it. Where's the Priest of Desna then? Where is he hiding? See, when we were told, it said we should go to the market square, and the market square obviously covers this whole chunk of map.
Always watch your back.
But I feel like intuitively that should mean that you should go to the actual market square. But we did that and no luck. Do I want to do the mobility check again? I don't think there's any other way out of this bit. Unless we... Where could it be? We went to the temple. Maybe it is in the market square and I just missed it.
This is my kind of work.
Nice. Statue of Armor Day doesn't activate it. See, sometimes things can be a little too obtuse. I don't understand why, if this is your first, if it was the first time playing the game, you might miss out on going down the Azata line if you wanted to, because you don't have any kind of context clues on how to complete this quest. Let's see if there's anything in the journal. Feud of the Faithful. Oh, maybe there was a way for me to talk to Hulrun and get him to leave Raimen alone, but we didn't do that. So I guess that quest counts as a fail. I didn't think to go back and talk to him. Cold Waters, no, the Outcast. It's not that quest. It's not that. What quest is it? Count Darren's servant spec for aid. Okay, so those quests oh, there you go. A stalwart gaze. Find Thule the Wallflower, the Desnian mage. Tracking down Thule, a young skilled mage, is no easy task. He has several methods of concealing his presence from inquisitors searching high and low. Only one thing is clear, like any good follower of noble and impetuous goddess, he will not sit idly by while the city is overrun by demons. Our anchor, the bard and Desnian adept, offers a shawl that will mark its wearer out as a friend to a fellow worshipper. They can probably be found in the market square. We looked in the market.
You can handle them, right?
You won't survive me.
Maybe we need to use a see invisibility scroll or something?
No.
Ember, you move up and lower this guy's AC. Land and take a shot.
Time to share your treasures.
Get in there and have a stab. Warjiff. Darren, you can move up and bless everyone again.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Stab their backs.
Darren, you do with another heal. Just to be safe. That tree trunk's what messed us up last time and gave everyone the death ward thing. I mean, I can't say I'm too sad about it, but I should have thought to actually go and talk to Hulrun again. That is my bad. Set in the market square. Where in the market square? Let's try using a scroll of see invisibility, because they did say that was what you like to do.
Precisely. Always watch your
I'm
back.
all ears.
Okay, let's see if
Everything
this
has
is...
a price.
There, Ormos.
Oh, did it fail? That's a pain. Okay, rather than just keep looking around, I'm going to look up what we're meant to do. If there's anywhere super obvious I haven't checked. Yeah, I'll look it up. Okay, we're meant to talk to a bunch of the Crusaders set on the south side of the chasm. I hope it wasn't those ones that were over there that we just left that area, because that will be annoying.
They dare threaten me.
use a ray of frost.
Make every strike count.
What are we fighting that we can't see? Oh, that. Okay.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
See, I kind of wish it was just go to the market. The quest makes it sound like we should just go to the market square. But the actual quest is to talk to...
That's easy.
is to talk to some crusaders rather than... Is it you? The eyes of the young lad peer out at you from under a massive helmet. At this proximity, it's obvious that his armour is ill-fitted and mismatched, and the helmet specifically is either very poorly made or a theatre prop. Pardon me, I saw you with that shawl. Does that mean you're a friend of Aranka's? What am I saying? Of course it does, so... There you go, found him. Inquisitor. The young man's speech is interrupted by the arrival of a new cast of characters. People in the robes of Iomede's Inquisitors appear from all sides, surrounding him. Adept Thule of the Temple of Desna, you are under arrest on suspicion of treason and aiding the demons. You have 1 minute to come quietly. Drag your feet and we'll count that as an attempt to resist justice. The youth's eyes go wide and he says nothing, clearly not knowing what to do. Not all Desna's followers are harmless dreamers, Inquisitor. Leave my brother in faith in peace, or I'll show you how we protect our own. Thank you. The goddess herself must have sent you to save me. Glory to you, O Song of the Spheres. We are following orders and acting for the good of the city. The troublemaker must be arrested.
They should have known better.
Well, I've already killed the guy that probably gave those orders. So you should maybe be better off to just drop it.
The light, take you.
Cover me, all right?
Or would you help out Lan? You do a touch of fatigue attack on the Inquisitor. Great. He exploded. Got very tired. Darren, do a bull's... Oh, you can't. Because you've got limited ability round 1. That's okay. Ember, you can do... Try slumbering one of them. Nope.
Endure this.
No glory without risk.
Stab you or zap you? Why not
Let's just
both?
all pile on this guy. One more touch of fatigue attack from Ness. Hopefully this guy will explode as well. Nope. Give Sealer some strength there. Remember, you can lower his AC.
Make every strike count.
Into the fray.
There you go. Sorry, fool. Finish the conversation. The young man glances at the bodies of the Inquisitors, then turns around. Oh, Desna, why, in doing what is right, we must so often be forced to spill blood where it is not necessary? Can this really be the price of the true path and of freedom? Anyway, thank you. I'd have been done for without you. I'm sorry it had to end this way too. I got a little confused about what was right and what wasn't. I'll stump with the wardstone. I mean, it's my burden to bear. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go to the Temple of Desna. I want to be alone with the goddess and reflect on all that has happened. Go see Ilks in the Temple of Desna. We're going to come with you, Thor. Right. That's how we do that. Yeah, I feel like that's a strange way to activate that quest. I feel like it'd make more sense if, following the instructions you're given, you come to the market and then he shows himself to you. And then you can still have it where the Inquisitors show up. You just have them show up after he reveals himself, rather than just thinking to click on a random... I guess he's there on his own, which is a bit of a giveaway, but when you generally talk to the Crusaders around Canabris, they just give generic dialogue, so it'd be quite easy to miss, I think. Ilks, Aranka and Thul sit side by side like sparrows on a tree branch. They seem happy despite the chaos going on around them. If it isn't our rescuer, it's good that you've come. Sit with us. I'm pleased to see that you're all fine. Stopping for a minute won't hurt, so I'll gladly sit with you. The adepts share a conspiratorial look. We decided to give you a gift, a special gift, one that we would never share with anyone, except for the person who risked her life for ours. We didn't just take a stand against evil, but against injustice under the guise of the law. Our gift, Aranka cuts in, is a song. We call it Starward Gaze, and it came to us from the true servant of Desna from her domain in Elysium. This song can gift a soul with renewed vitality. Just listen. She sings the melody. Do I get a gift? Can I swap my song for something else? Say cash or even a snack of some kind? Paying no attention to Woljif's chatter, the young woman continues to sing. Chaotic. Sing the song after Aranka. You repeat the melody, feeling it coming from somewhere within your heart, and then... When the music stops, Nest finds herself in a place that looks nothing like the ruins of Canabris. It all happens in the space of a blink. She closes her eyes on one world and reopens them on another one entirely. A delicate twilight envelops this new world, with streaks of moonlight breaking through the gloom. Nest is standing in a shallow stream of murmuring water, deep in a forest. There is no one else around. Garlands of unfamiliar climbing plants twine around the trunks of gigantic trees, and dangling from their branches are vines, woven into what look remarkably like swings. A carpet of fragrant grasses spreads out at the tree's roots, with islands of phosphorant moss and lichen dotted here and there. Small, smooth stones with a strange mirrored surface are scattered across the stream bed in which Nest is standing. The stones catch the light shining down from the heavens, making them gleam silver and making the ordinary little brook look like a stream of darkness, carrying a sprinkling of stars through the night. Nest is sure that she has never been to this place before, and yet it all feels so familiar. It is the manifestation, not of dreams or fantasies, but of that special way of looking at the world that only children possess. When a glint of light reflected off a piece of glass becomes a fallen star, when an oddly shaped stone can be a remarkable artifact, and when every shadow or twist in a path promises mystery or an incredible adventure. A single glance into the forest stream brings this feeling rushing back. Realizing this, Nest... We're not doing 3. Clambers up the nearest tree to play on a vine swing. The stream of starstones babbles away below. The swing begins to gently move, arcing up and smoothly down again. What lies behind the thrill that this simple pastime gives mortals? Is it the sensation of weightlessness, the hunger for freedom and flight? Whatever it may be, Nest quickly realizes she is no longer alone. They come closer, not attempting to hide, stepping lightly on the mossy carpet, leaping from branch to branch or flitting through the air. The creatures are thoroughly bizarre, as though they were deliberately conceived to try the sanity of every taxonomist on the planet. One has the fluttering wings of a butterfly on its back, Another has the tails of a dozen different animals, while a third boasts tresses of streaming water, hooves instead of feet, and springy clover growing all over its skin. "We have a visitor!" exclaims one of the strange creatures, and it immediately pushes the swing, helping it pick up speed. "Who are you?" "We are Azatas, the children of freedom," says one of the creatures, carelessly swinging from the branches of a tree. "This forest is our home, for today. Tomorrow our home could be a lake 100 leagues to the south, or an underground cave in the azure ocean, or a castle of clouds that scatters in the dawn breeze. Where am I?" "Do you not know where you are?" asked the creature in amazement. "These are the plains of breathtaking beauty and plains of astonishing wonders, but only Elysium is woven from the craving for beauty, from the belief in wonders. That is where you are, in the most peaceful, most wonderful corner of the plain of boundless freedom." How did I get here? "We don't know how you came to be here," says the creature with a dozen tails, smiling. "Mortals rarely come to Elysium during their lifetime, but here you are, which means that something must have brought you, something in your soul. If your soul did not harbour even the slightest spark of freedom, yearning and compassion, you never would have found your way here. Now that you know the answers, tell us, what do you want?" I wish I could stay here forever. The creature with the butterfly wings, who has hitherto remained silent, gives the visitor a serious look and nods to itself. "I smell the burning, blood and tears of the place you have come from. It clings to you. Your soul yearns for beauty and freedom, that is good, but the souls meant for Elysium would never turn their back on suffering and strife. You must return to where you came from, for now at least. But would you like to take something from this place as a memento?" The question hangs in the air, and though the words that Nest utters next are merely words, not a spell or military command, they seem to have an equal bearing on destiny and life. So this is the first proper step down the Azata mythic path. You have to do this quest, and you have to save the acolytes of Desna, and then they bring you to this carefree place. Obviously, if you say, "No, I don't need this," that cuts the path off, so if you want to do the Azata line, you have to go with, "Yes, I really want to." The Azatas draw closer. Take this memory with you. Take this light. Take the knowledge that any pebble struck by a moonbeam can be equal to any star. Take the understanding that you cannot fight evil with clever plans until you have conquered evil within your soul, and your soul cannot be cleansed of evil if it is not free. Take our song. Remember it, and it may help you, but only when you are true to that which brought you beneath this sky. All three adepts look at you wide-eyed. What just happened? For a second you were surrounded by light, and we heard music, like the music of Elysium itself. I had a vision. I was in Elysium, and the Azatas spoke to me. The adepts exchange a look of astonishment. "I swear it's a sign that Desna herself has turned her gaze on you. You helped us and protected Wallflower from the Inquisitors, even though it wasn't your responsibility. The goddess couldn't fail to acknowledge such a noble soul." We might be getting ahead of ourselves here. There are many powerful entities in Elysium besides Desna, but of course there must be a reason for it. I'm so glad we met you, friend, and not just because I'd be suffering at the Inquisitor's hands right now if we hadn't, but also because you helped me overcome my doubts. We will always remember you, no matter what. So we have taken a gift from Elysium, the gift of song and freedom and all that lovely stuff. I love the way it's described as well. It's very blissful. Kind of place you could spend a long time getting lost in. I think I'd choose to be if I was in this world, I'd choose to be a follower of Desna, at least over like Iomedae or the other kind of more kind of flat good ones. Yeah, now that's done. That's the most important step in the Azata path, I think, in Act 1. Well, it's just like it's essential, but we did it. Only downside is we didn't think to go and talk to Hulrun, but what's done is done. We'll live with it. Let's go to the Silken Thread Atelier.
If there's gold, it's mine.
Smile.
Let's
The
do
world's
a
not
bless.
ending just yet.
Something tells me that this
Don't mind me.
map is going to have bad guys in it. We'll put Wooljiff and Sneak and then have him go around and disarm the trap. I wonder who set all these. I guess the cultists could have.
This is my kind of work.
Oh, quiet. But how often will I arrive?
Let's do some buffs, seeing as we've got the upper hand here. Give Land Bull Strength.
Ask nicely.
Give yourself Mage Armor, would you? Ember, you can. There's not really any buffs that I've got on you yet.
A bright future awaits us.
Missed me already.
That should be fine for now. Oh, hit land pretty hard.
You've crossed the wrong mark.
That made it a bit easier.
Out of my sight.
Darren's going to miss most of his shots because he hasn't got. You kind of need point blank range and precise shot if you want to be any sort of effective range, any sort of level of effective at range. And Ember comes with it, even though she's a spellcaster, so she's a bit more able to handle a self crossbow. Which I find kind of weird because her character, it doesn't really have. There's no implication that she's been using crossbows while she's out on the street. It makes sense, I think, for her to have a more magic focused setup, and Darren's like a noble, isn't he? So he probably spent time hunting or doing things like that, which
Always watch your back.
might make him more inclined to have some skill at range. But that's why we're going to build Darren as a melee dual fighter over time, a melee dual wielder over time, because
Can't
he's
hide
more.
from me.
Because he's kind of got the room to do that. Oh, come on, Darren. I am the answer, but what is the question? Says the stranger.
We will win this war.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
Do a heal. Let's go into the Silken Thread Atelier. Well, they haven't seen us yet.
Are we playing hide and seek now?
Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge.
Let's start.
Do not waver. Do not waver.
Did you see that?
Great. Do an ear piercing scream on there. Oh, great. Insta kill. Is there one hiding somewhere? Oh, yeah, there's one there. doesn't seem to notice us yet. Kerbil the Sparkling Fist. He's got a name and everything, so you know he's important.
You won't survive me.
Important, but maybe not that much of a threat. Evil Eye, remember?
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
I think those are that's some kineticist gear that we don't have a kineticist in our party, but something we can sell maybe. Alright, let's carry on. Yeah, that's everything worth looking at in here, I think. Well, I've got Wand of Remove. So I remember I'm actually going to equip that, because that could be helpful. Yeah, let's get out of here. Yeah, we'll go to the Dead Duelist, and I think we're gonna do a rest because we're running fairly low on spells. Let's have Ness do the cooking. There's actually some kind of skill checks we want to do. We'll just do a half. Let's do the Seasoned Wings and Thighs and get some bonus hit points. And then on Night Watch we can have Ember and Land first, and then Ember. Sealer's still the best at protective rituals. We can rest.
Perhaps, if we survive this, I shall invite you to one of my soirees. We can devise an exotic backstory for you, and everyone will lose their heads over you, literally licking up to you, ignorant all the while that you are but a petty thief from Canabres. It will be a riot!
Then I want to be the Prince of Garund, or maybe the King. It's a tough choice.
I think Darren and Waldjif are they're a good pair, because they're both kind of roguish, but from completely different sides of society. Right, now we're at the Tower of Esterod, which is where we had some intel about the cultist gathering, but we'll come back and do this next time. So yeah, thanks for watching. This has been we've just doing some more of my Azata playthrough, and we've kind of finally got the Azata path properly started now. If you want to follow this series, I'm going to post videos, like a few videos a day. Subscribe if you want to know when they're coming out, and feel free to leave a like or a comment. Yeah, thank you. See ya.